Hi! So today I'm going to be sharing two brand new features that Instagram has launched this past year to help creators monetize their influence within the app itself, okay? In the past, as a creator, you were generally limited to earning income through things like sponsored posts, affiliate links, or sales from your own digital or physical products, right? So now, for the first time in history, Instagram is really getting creative themselves, and they're offering, like I said, two brand new ways that you can monetize your influence within the app. And the first way is that they're going to start sharing revenue with creators through ads in IGTV videos. And the second way is by allowing a creator's audience to purchase badges from them through their Instagram live streams. So the information that I'm going to be sharing with you today is from two articles. One from Instagram's blog, and that is titled "Doing More to Support Creators on Instagram," and the other from an article on The Verge titled "Instagram Will Share Revenue with Creators for the First Time Through Ads in IGTV." Now, in all fairness, both of these articles were published in May of 2020, but stick with me. I know it's February of 2021, but there is a lot of really important information in here that helps answer the questions that so many people have regarding these two monetization opportunities, okay? Also, make sure to watch all the way to the end of the video because I'm going to be sharing a quick tip to help you potentially gain access to these two new features sooner rather than later. Okay, so let's dive into the video. Oh wait, before we do that, if you're new here, my name is Jay. I am the creator of 11th Street Studio, and I help influencers connect with brands, pitch them their ideas, and negotiate brand deals, as well as share tips about Instagram growth and social psychology for social media. So if that's something that interests you, definitely check out the links below this video to the two websites, one of which you can join our free community, and the other of which is a membership website where members gain unlimited access to all of the e-courses on those topics that I just mentioned. Okay, so let's dive into these articles. Now, I'm going to link to these articles below the video in case you do want to read them in full. I'm just going to go over the highlights in this video. So Instagram says in their blog post, creators have always been at the core of our community. Since the earliest days of Instagram, they have inspired people around the world with their talents, shared their lives, and built their personal brands from the ground up. We have always been committed to supporting creators as they turn their passions into livelihoods. Because every creator is unique, that means providing a mix of monetization tools to help creators of all sizes, from the emerging to the more established. And that's really amazing because I honestly get emails every week from nano influencers and micro influencers asking me things like, how many followers do I need to monetize my influence? Or, at what point can I start working with brands? And I typically say, around 1,000 followers. But now with the option to sell badges in live streams, I'm thinking you don't even need that many. So let's chat about what badges in live streams are. Like I mentioned, these are features that Instagram has launched this past year, but they're taking their time to, work out the kinks, so they might not be available to everyone right away. But I do believe that badges in live streams are going to be available sooner to more people than ad revenue in IGTV videos would be, and we'll get into that later in the video as to why. But for now, let's chat about what exactly badges in live streams are. So if you've ever watched a YouTube live, you probably have seen super chats and super stickers. So basically, you can purchase one or the other, and they will be featured in the live stream for all of the people that are watching to see, okay? And that really motivates more people to buy those, okay? So Instagram is doing something very similar with badges. Your audience can purchase a badge in your live stream. You can announce to your audience these badges are here if you'd like to purchase one. And when they do, it'll be highlighted in the live stream for everyone else that's watching to see. And in psychology, there is a phenomenon called social proof. And I do believe that this is going to work to your advantage if you do, in fact, have badges in your live streams, because generally when one person takes an action and buys a badge, for example, then having it highlighted and you thanking them in the live stream is going to then motivate other people in your audience to do the same. Okay, it's very similar with likes on posts and followers on social media. If you see an account that has a lot of followers or a photo that has a lot of likes, you are internally motivated to like that photo or follow that account. It is just instinct, okay? So I do think that there is a snowball effect, so to speak, to badges in live streams being a very lucrative option for creators because of this social proof phenomenon, and also just because it's a great way for your audience to say, thank you, I really appreciate what you do, thank you for teaching me these things, thank you for sharing your skills, thank you for what you're doing, and just support you, okay? It's a great way to connect with your community, and I think that it's going to be a very popular option for creators to really earn another income source with your influence, okay? And I always recommend in my e-courses and in my email newsletters to diversify your income. You never want to rely on one income stream. So for example, sponsored content only, or affiliate links only, or digital product sales only, okay? You really want to have income streams from lots of different areas. And so this is one more income stream that you could potentially have. And I do think that it's actually probably going to be better than even affiliate links, because they can take a long time to really start generating an income, whereas badges and live streams can be generated today, assuming you have the option to offer them, right? And again, there is an influencer who has already made $1,000 a week with badges in live streams. So this is a very quick income generating opportunity and something that you could probably rely on for a long time to come, okay? So I definitely recommend experimenting with it if you aren't already, because it's a great way to add to your overall revenue, okay? And so Instagram says we will allow users to support their favorite creators by purchasing badges during their live streams. And they say during the COVID-19 crisis, we've seen people supporting their favorite creators in lives with comments and likes and donations. So in order to give fans another way to participate and show their love, we're introducing badges that viewers can purchase during a live video. Viewers can choose between 3 different badges. One for 99 cents, one for $1.99, and one more for $4.99. From fitness instructors to dancers, artists to chefs, Live has helped creators and businesses stay connected to their followers and bring people together. And that's really important, especially right now during the pandemic and the quarantine. Especially for, like people that are chefs or fitness instructors, now that people are really encouraged to stay home, and some gyms are closed, some restaurants are closed, so now you can follow your favorite chefs or your favorite fitness instructors, and when they do a live stream, you can take one of your favorite fitness instructors' class via live stream and then purchase a badge as a way to thank them, right? So it's a really great way for people to stay connected and support one another throughout the pandemic and for years to come, right? And they also say with badges, creators can generate income from the content they're already creating. And that's really important because there is so much that goes into creating content, whether it's images or videos or whatever. That's a lot of effort, a lot of time, and often a lot of money for creators. And there's so much that goes on behind the scenes that just people in your audience do not see. So it's really nice that there's now the opportunity to get paid for all of that time and effort, right? So they say badges will appear next to a person's name throughout the live video. Fans who have purchased badges in live will stand out in the comments and unlock additional features, including placement on a creator's list of badge holders and access to a special heart. Well, isn't that sweet? So they go on to say badges will begin testing next month with a small group of creators and businesses. So I imagine by now, being, February of 2021, you probably have access. If not, definitely check your app regularly to find out if you do. And as soon as you do, I definitely recommend experimenting with it and seeing what results you get with it. And hopefully it'll be really lucrative for you. So now that we've covered that feature, let's pivot to IGTV ads. So on the blog post, Instagram says starting next week, we are introducing ads in IGTV. We want to support creators' investment in IGTV by sharing advertising revenue with them. IGTV ads will initially appear when people click to watch IGTV videos from previews in their feed. The video ads will be built for mobile and will be up to 15 seconds long. We will test various experiences within IGTV ads throughout the year, such as the ability to skip an ad to make sure the final result works well for creators, people, and advertisers. And then Instagram says, with IGTV ads, creators have another new way to earn money from the content they work so hard to produce. And video production is like a lot of work. So again, this is a great opportunity to really earn a very good income from the content you produce on Instagram. And I do imagine that, Instagram is probably feeling some pressure, potentially losing a lot of their audience to YouTube and now also to TikTok. And they probably are aware of the fact that video is much more engaging and converts at a much higher rate than images alone. So it makes sense that they're going to start, brainstorming and becoming very creative themselves in figuring out ways to get people back on Instagram so that they stay there and spend more time there, right? And so what's the best way to do that? Probably to pay the creators, right? As you know, YouTube has been paying YouTubers for a very long time a share of the ad revenue. So it makes sense for Instagram to launch an opportunity for IGTV video creators to also earn a share of their ad revenue, right? So I definitely think that Instagram is getting creative because they're probably feeling that pressure, especially now with TikTok being so popular and probably, drawing a lot of their users from the apps. And so they go on to say in the article, ads will begin showing up in IGTV for only about 200 approved English speaking creators, and a handful of partners like IKEA, Puma, and Sephora. And Instagram says that they will share an industry standard 55% cut with creators, according to Instagram's COO, Justin Osofsky. Hopefully I pronounced that right. So they're going to start by testing IGTV ads with a very small group of creators and advertisers in the US, and then expand over time as they improve the experiment. So they have a lot of A/B testing to do. I imagine this is going to take a lot longer to roll out than Instagram Live badges, right? This is much more complicated, much more complex. So if you don't have access at this point, I imagine it's going to be some time, but just be patient because eventually you probably will, right? So they say getting moderation right is essential to IGTV's ads success because the introduction of these ads sets Instagram up to compete directly with YouTube, especially if creators start prioritizing their vertical videos over landscape-oriented videos, and brands then spend their money on Instagram ads rather than YouTube ads. Is that likely going to happen? I don't know. I feel like, I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. Who am I? I don't know, but I imagine if advertisers are accustomed to spending ad money on YouTube, then it would take a lot for them to take a leap of faith and start spending money on vertical videos in IGTV. But who knows? That's something for Instagram to figure out, right? And they say for that to happen, IGTV would have to guarantee high view counts and that people watch and interact with the ads often, right? And then Instagram's COO goes on to say that Instagram is human reviewing every IGTV video before it's accepted for monetization during this first phase. So yeah, it's going to be a long time before this is really available to a lot of creators, I imagine. Eventually the hope is to deploy a combination of human and software review. So overall, Instagram is trying to take a bigger stake in how creators make money on its platform. It previously left influencers to really figure out monetization on their own. And that's true, right? I teach entire courses on this. So it's really exciting that there is now 2 new opportunities where you can make money directly on the app without having to partner with brands or find affiliate links to promote or create and sell your own digital products or physical products, right? So I'm excited about this, and I'm curious, do you already have access to either of these features to monetize your influence? And if so, have you been experimenting with them? How's that working out for you? I'd really love to know. Leave me a comment below and let me know if you have. So to wrap things up, they say, in addition to badges in live and IGTV ads, we're also making it easier for creators to grow with shopping and branded content. We recently announced live shopping, which will let creators and brands tag products during their live videos. And over the coming months, we'll expand shopping access to more creators who want to sell their own merchandise. We're also expanding access to Brand Collabs Manager, which helps creators find potential brand partners. And that's really exciting because, again, that's a question that I get a lot in my inbox. You know, how do I find brands and how do I connect with brands and how do I pitch them my ideas and how do I negotiate brand deals? So now Instagram is really taking more initiative to help connect brands and creators within the app itself in the Brand Collabs Manager. So check into that if that's something that you're interested in, because that sounds like a really great opportunity. So that really covers these brand new features. Again, it might take some time for these features to become available to you, but just be patient and eventually you will have access, I'm sure. But in the meantime, if you'd like to gain access to these features sooner rather than later, as promised, I did say I was going to share a tip, and that's really simple. Update your app often. I mean, I feel like Instagram is like constantly releasing new updates, and so you could really update your app every day, but I think it's safe to recommend updating your app once a week. And by doing so, you'll likely gain access to these features sooner rather than later, right? So look in your app, see if you already have access, and if you do, start experimenting with these features, because I do think that they both have the opportunity to create a lot of income for creators now and in the future. So that's it for this video. Of course, I linked to both of these articles below if you'd like to read them yourself, and also to the website if you'd like to join the free community, and to the membership website, which is launching soon. And if you join as a member, you will gain unlimited access to all of the e-courses about influencer marketing, social psychology for social media, and Instagram growth. Okay, so definitely check out those links below if that interests you. And of course, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. That would mean so much to me. And if you have any questions about this topic, feel free to leave that in a comment below and I'll try to address that in an upcoming video. So, oh, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to publish a new video once a week on these topics, so I would love for you to subscribe if you're not already, so that you don't miss out on these videos. And of course, if you do subscribe, definitely sign up to be notified when new videos are live as well. Okay, so that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.